All right, what's up, y'all? It's Max. I'm here at QEA, which is Quality Education Academy here in Winston-Salem. I'm gonna go inside and see what they have going on today. It's my first time visiting here, so come along with me. All right, Dr. Turner, so this is my first time here at QEA.
Welcome.
Thank you. Kind of tell me what QEA is all about.
So for 31 years, we have been serving Black and brown children in this community. You look around the school, you see representation of those Black and brown faces. That's very important. The foundation of the school is that our scholars take pride in their indigenous cultures, period. That's the beginning. And based on the pride from being a part of that kind of legacy, now you got all of the academic striving. Now you make the straight A's, right? That's the purpose of the school. We are a school of choice, right? We're nobody's district school. Everyone chooses.
They want to come here.
They choose, and that's a different kind of parent. Same kind of scholar now from the community,
Yeah.
but the desire to want something different.
The parent is making that conscious decision that they want. I got it.
Yeah, and coming up on National School Choice Week, that's really huge.
Yeah.
That this is an option now, and there are Black-led schools of choice now. So we're flipping the script a little bit on the concept of the charter school.
What's the history of charter schools? Because when I was growing up, I don't think I even knew what a charter school was.
So we were one of the original 33 charters.
Wow.
In 97.
Okay.
The state said, hey, we're going to allow you to have this charter, and with that, you're going to innovate, right? You're going to do something different in education. So QEA, we pride ourselves on writing the book on especially Black education, literally. The Souls of Black Schools is about our model. In fact, our co-founder and who we call the visionary of the schools, you'll see images of them throughout all of the buildings so that our scholars see people that look like them doing great things in the community, seeing that you can have something that's for us, by us, and still be excellent.
I love that.
Yeah, so.
I love that. So this is pretty cool because I talk about, like, if you erase your history, you erase your future, right? And so I think it's important that we talk about the history of Black people in general.
Absolutely.
Because it gives them a sense of pride of where they come from, and not just one part of our history.
Come on.
It's the whole entire thing.
Absolutely.
So what would you say is the special sauce that made QEA kind of stick around, still one of the original, 30 plus charter
Original
schools?
33.
33.
Yeah. And I'm probably the only Black-led of the original 33.
So you're still here of the original 33. What's the special sauce?
Again, the premise of the school, right? We originally wrote the charter, Mr. Simon Johnson, Mr. Cloyd Cecil said, hey, our Black boys are being underserved or disserved, right? We already know that. I'm born and raised in Winston-Salem, came up through the traditional public school system. You're nodding your head like you're just kind of familiar. So
I've been there, yeah.
So, been there, seen that. And the outcomes are just, there's a disparity that you can't explain, and it's all along racial lines. Even when you account for the socioeconomic background, it's around racial lines. There's no explanation for that, except that there is some racism in the system.
Yeah.
So the point of the school is we're countering that. We're countering that stereotype, and we're really helping parents, families, teachers to break some of those stereotypes. We found that in our action research that you have Black teachers who aren't proud to be Black themselves. So then how can you help a scholar to become proud to be? So it's a lot of development, something that we call mind time. So we have mind time every morning. All our scholars get together and we talk about these things. Like you said, our history did not start with slavery.
Correct.
Right? Having this debate right now about Egypt being a part of Africa. And I won't say what school, but in high school, I was told in a social studies class that Egypt is not a part of Africa.
Yeah.
And so, why are we attempting to remove Egypt from the continent, from the motherland? Why are we fighting for that? Because we know, the cradle of civilization is there. So that's why our mascot is the pharaoh for that purpose. This is all very strategically designed. to build pride in our
So
scholars.
essentially, you're creating the education around with this, and inserting you're correcting the disparities that our kids are faced in just regular school. And you're saying,
And
listen,
every day.
Every
I
day.
mean, TV, you know, everywhere, every message they're receiving.
Because representation is important. And so I think the foundation, even before you get to the math, the social studies, and all this stuff, you got to have a
Exactly.
solid foundation.
Exactly.
Like, I can't build a house with just a great attic structure.
Absolutely.
I got to pour the foundation first, and that's what you're doing with the kids here at QEA.
Right. So, I mean, what's the motivation to make straight A's? Make straight A's for
Yeah.
what? Right? To be a part of White Flight, right? Or to build back up this community. So you have to have that love for self first. And then I'm a part of this legacy. I don't have a choice. We created math. Of course I'm going to do well in math, right? We created language. Of course I'm going to do well. And then that's the motivation to do all the other stuff.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And so the sense of being and belonging and ownership of
And
that
it's bigger
past.
than you, right?
Yeah. So you said you did a trip before. You did a trip to Egypt.
Yes.
And when was that?
A long time ago.
Long-
2007.
2007.
Was our last
What was I doing in 2007? So it's been a long time.
Yeah.
And so I hear that you guys want to go to Ghana.
Absolutely.
Ghana's one of my favorite places on the African continent to visit. It's a beautiful place, beautiful people, the culture, so much. And so I'm happy for you guys. And my team and I, we want to be a part of helping you guys go to Ghana. And we want to go too, by the way. So we want to be there. And so I think it's important because even now, as the borders amongst the world become less and less, I believe that it's important for our youth to know that they're global citizens.
Yeah.
There's countries in this world that are recruiting the best teachers, recruiting the best scientists, recruiting the best of the best, and you don't have one option to be at. You can be anywhere you want to be.
Exactly.
Right? And so I think that's important for kids to understand that they can go anywhere. And then also to be able to see with their own eyes.
Right.
Right? And I call that just having your own perspective.
Yeah.
Right? And if you don't see something with your own eyes, you only can believe what someone else has told you. Right? And so that's why it's important, because the first time I stepped foot on the African continent itself was a complete opposite of what I knew growing up. And I went as an adult in my 30s. Right? And so you got to understand, my first time going to Africa, period, my first trip was Ghana.
Okay.
Right? And so then I went to South Africa, then I went to a bunch of other places like that, and I realized, this is very nice. And I posted something one time. I posted a video of some condominiums and some houses I was looking at. And I was like, "Where is this?" I was like, "This
Nobody
is Ghana."
could believe it was the motherland, right?
He said, "Yeah, there's 2 kitchens in this one, right?" So I just want it's good to have these kids, because I believe that our generation and the generation before us, they didn't travel that much. One, because of opportunity. Maybe they just didn't want to, or didn't see how they could.
And being dissuaded.
Correct.
So
On purpose.
when we said, hey, we'll do an EF tour, right? That's what we did in Egypt. And we got pushback that, nobody wants to go to Africa. Go here, we want to go to France. We go all these European places. And we said, well, we're just going to figure it out. We won't do an EF tour. We'll figure it out. We're going to the motherland. They need to see these faces looking back at them that look like them.
Yeah.
There's nothing that can. I was 30 when I went to Egypt, right? As an adult who I thought pretty woke, right? and my mind was blown. I was shocked at how much,
As educated as you are.
right, the disinformation and the stereotypes. I'm saying, oh wow, okay, we're flying Egypt Air, okay, as opposed to it's not all desert, or it's not all jungle, or it's not all the bush, and that's an educated person, right? So I know how life-changing, it's transformative. Just going. If we didn't even do anything educational, just
seeing,
going
being able to
and
draft your own
seeing.
perspective of it. And so that's why, our companies, I have 2 companies, and we want to be a part of that. We're gonna make a pretty good sized donation, and we're gonna ask the audience to help support this mission for you guys to go. And I'm gonna go personally, and we're gonna bring some of my team, and we're gonna document the whole thing. And it's going to be good. The reason why I want to document it, because I want these kids to be able to look back at over and over again, to be able to achieve that they can go back to Ghana. And maybe they don't have to live in America. You can go wherever benefits you the best. And that's what it's about. You got to go somewhere that serves you. And so maybe it's you as a global citizen, you can choose anywhere you want to go.
I love it.
All right, everyone, so this is my official visit to the QEA school here in Winston-Salem, and we are gonna help them go to Ghana, and so are you. Listen, this is this is my first time actually being in a charter school and a Black-led owned charter school, and I think it's amazing. And I wish you guys would be able to visit yourself. There's gonna be a link down in the description. Make sure you click on that link if you want to donate. I never ask for anything, so do this for me to help them, because I wanna see them go to Ghana and have so much fun. So I appreciate you guys watching. Link is down in the description. My name is Maxwell, and I'm out.